Look at me. I'm a fucking muscle man. I'm Hulk. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to more Overgrowth. Today we'll be playing a map called Inception. It's made by Eligaro, and it uses assets from Marcus's American City and Girth's Rooftops. Okay, guys, so I'm sure you have seen the movie Inception, and I'm sure you remember the scene where Leonardo DiCaprio and Ellen Page, I think it is, are walking through the streets of DiCaprio's mind, and all of a sudden the ground comes up, and then the city flips over their heads. Well, this is like halfway through the process, you know, if that makes any sense. So yeah, very Inception-like, and looks really fucking cool. Now, one thing you're gonna realize is like a lot of these buildings are really lacking much of a texture. Like all of them basically look how this one looks. I think they all have like a very square grid-like pattern on them, but what really makes them shine is the shadows. And before I started things up, I made sure I calculated shadows and ambient occlusion, and you guys will need to do that if you want to run this map, run this level, if you want to call it that, and run it looking smoothly. If you don't calculate shadows or anything, it's going to look like a pile of dog shit, and I think I will have shown all of that while I just said all of that, so you guys are convinced of the differences. Okay, guys, so I have the flying mod installed. That comes paired with the blood mod, the everything you need mod, and I just felt like it would be a good idea to install it to give you guys a good feel of how the city looks in a very quick manner without getting to I don't know, without wasting too much time. And then we're going to maybe try to do some inner city parkour. These buildings are very tight. Very tight. And I think this map actually, if you want to get a good sense of scale of how big the Overgrowth maps are, because they're all like a square pattern with like a weird fucking invisible wall near the outside. This is basically the extent of it. This is how big, this is pretty much how big they come. Now this looks incredibly big, way big for anyone's needs, really. But you know, I think it's much needed. Gives you a good sense of scale. All right, guys. So this is the top. I have no idea what any of this shit up at the top is supposed to symbolize. I remember the movie pretty well. I don't remember this shit though. I don't know. It's all dreamlike. So you know, whatever. Doesn't mean anything. But yeah, there is a standard city map that you can install on some launcher, which is just the city without the extra bit that we're walking on right now. It would just be everything that you see below us, basically. And that looks nice. And I guess now we will suicide dive. We will suicide dive. I'll try to suicide dive into the light. Let's keep this. Oh, manhole. Oh. Almost hit the manhole. That was pretty sweet, wasn't it, guys? I apologize for there not being any music in this video. I took it out. Well, no, I didn't take it out. It was in here at one point, but this is an older map, and that is sort of an issue with older maps, is that if you don't have the right data in your XML files, then it's not going to play any music. It'll play sound effects, just no music. Antone at one point told me how to fix it, and I did fix it, but recently I reinstalled my shit, and I forgot what I needed to change to do it with the older levels, but it's one of those things. It's not going to matter at a certain point because I'm running out of old levels to play. So there you have it, guys. Inception. Let's actually get a little crazy now. Wait, let me go back to my character. Let's get a little crazy, guys. Let's change some things. I am going to go ahead and, by the way, press U to bring that up. I am going to increase his muscle. I don't know why. I just feel like since there's no enemies or anything in this level, this is a very parkourish level. I need to make sure that I have pretty solid muscles to deal with this parkour here. It's gonna be pretty fucking intense. And you know what? Actually, how about I get rid of my movement speed and max myself out? Movement speed. There we go. I don't know if I need to drag that, but there you have it. Movement speed is top notch. I'm just going to put the flying mod on really quick so that I can land safely. And there you go. I have... Oh, shit. I'm hella fast. Let's turn that off. Let's give you guys a grand tour of the city. Grand tour. I'm going to try not to jump. Look at me. I'm a fucking muscle man. I'm Hulk. Well, I could turn my fur color green, and then I'd be more Hulk-like. Oh, shit. Unlike the Hulk, when I run into objects, I stop. Oh, no, sometimes I use them as a ramp. That's also an option. Alright, so, actually, one point I'll show you guys. There's a little bit of a hidden gem in this level. Actually, I wouldn't call it a hidden gem. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm sort of deconstructing it in my mind. It's not a hidden gem. It's just sort of a neat... By the way, I'm still walking. I'm not touching my keyboard at this point. That just happens. It takes a while for your guy to slow down when your movement speed is that fucking high. All right, let's go. We're gonna see how high we can get to the top using this as a ramp. It's looking pretty good so far. I know it's not very bright. You guys won't be able to see much because... Oh shit! Yeah, that was the peak. That's as high as I could reach. Oh, and I'm dead. This is an interesting spot. Oh, now I'm in a building. And now I'm out of a building. See? There's a solution for everything. Okay, let's run up the middle building, or the middle street path. Street path, cul-de-sac, whatever it's going to be. Not sure yet. Alright, I turned that off, and is this... No, this is the right way. Alright, let's see how far we can get. I think I was close to the limits of the level over there, the boundaries. But here, I might not be. Although that gets really fucking steep. Oh, and that's as far as I can make it. Now I'll just turn on the flying mod and run up the majority of the rest of the way. Yeah, this is what you can do if you have the flying mod installed. You can actually just, I don't know, make it look like you're running up buildings. Rather nice. I don't know what I'm going to reach. I don't know when I'm going to reach my limit. But I'm sure it'll be soon. Oh yeah, that is my limit right there. So it actually extends higher than you can actually go. Maybe I'm tripping. No. I've certainly played other maps where you can go higher than that. But right now I seem to have reached my limit. That's sort of bizarre. There's a map that I played not too long ago. It was called Halo Jump. And the guy basically just fucking took you and a bunch of other enemy AI and put you 1,000 feet in the air. And the map was a tiny speck underneath you. So I'm not sure how that all works. But yeah, there you go, guys. Inception. I know, I could probably do some legitimate parkour. It's just like, it's so overwhelming, I don't know where to start. So yeah, I really just want to show you guys this level. I don't have a lot of time right now, but I don't know, in the future I might revisit it. I don't think it's finished, so I really didn't want to do the main objective, which is sort of, I think, to start at the bottom somewhere in the street, and then work your way up to the top of this building, and eventually to the sky bridge up at the top. So, yeah, feel free to play, guys. Feel free to modify it, because the framework is here. I mean, you have this gigantic city. It runs at a fucking solid frame rate, which is more than I could say for some other maps. But yeah, a lot of shit here. You can't go in most of the buildings. I will say that there was something with this building where you can actually go into, but like I said before, this is actually part of the objective, I suppose. So, yeah, feel free to play it, guys. You can pick it up on some launcher. Whoa, that looked like a feature down there. Let me go check that out. Yeah, I guess that's it, guys. I don't know. I really don't have much else to say. Alright, guys, that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to youtube.com/iDubbbzTV, Facebook, Twitter, and remember to tune in next time when I fly into a facade. Still be rolling, that sort of shit. And there we go. You know what? I wouldn't want to do this a second time, so if I fuck up here, I think I'll just skip to the next part, you know what I mean?